Chat, a new series launched by the French-American Chamber of Commerce to put our members in the spotlight. I'm Ludivine Wolczik, the Executive Director of FACCNE, the leading non-profit organization connecting French and American leaders in New England. Today, it's my pleasure to welcome a very long-time member of FACCNE, Alexandra Suhas. Alexandra is a partner at Axelia Partners, a consulting firm assisting French and European companies launching and manage their operations in the United States. Alexandra, welcome.
Thank you, Ludivine, and thank you for inviting me to this chat with you today.
That's great to have you tonight. Alexandra is a French CPA, and she's also a French trade advisor for the French government here in Boston. She holds an MBA from MIT, Sloan School, and she has extensive cross-border experience between France and the United States. She has been working in consulting in audit. She has worked more than 15 years at KPMG when she was in France before moving to the Boston area. She has been with Axelia since 2010, first as a COO, and she's now a partner of the firm. So, Alexandra, can you tell us more about Axelia Partners? So what are the services that you provide to your clients? Who are your clients? Where are they based? Where are you based?
Yes, so Axelia Partners is a service firm providing one-stop shop consulting and back office solutions to European companies setting up operations in the US. Basically, we help companies navigate the challenges of doing business overseas at every stage, from setting up and managing day-to-day operations to supporting new expansion plans. So the typical service offerings start with incorporating their legal entity in the US, either directly with our legal team or with their chosen lawyers. Then we open their bank account, which can be difficult for foreign signers without our help. We assist them in the recruitment of their US employees, really focusing on candidates able to integrate into multicultural environment and work with foreign management teams. We set up their HR platform to manage employee benefits like medical insurance, retirement, mandatory trainings, and then we manage their day-to-day operations like payroll, accounting, financial reporting, tax. Overall, Axelia oversees the daily support of activities and compliance with US regulations so that organizations can really focus on their core business and success in the US. We have a team of 35 people based in 2 locations, Boston and New York. Our team includes accountants, CPAs, tax, legal, HR specialists. And our client portfolio comprises, I would say, 1/3 of life science companies in the medtech or biotech sector. 1/3 is in the tech industry, like software licensing, digital marketing, and the last third is more varied, like service firms or industries or retail. But what I want to highlight is with over 30 years in business, we have helped thousands of companies grow their business safely and compliantly in the US, and that is really our mission.
Yeah. And you have a very impressive portfolio. I think more than 250 companies are clients with Axelia Partners, and they are all over the United States at different stage of their development. And it's an extraordinary year with COVID-19. So can you tell us a little about, how has this pandemic impacted your business, Axelia Partners, but also your clients, and what have you done? What are you doing to support your clients to go through the pandemic?
Yes, you're right. Well, like most organizations, Axelia Partners and its clients have been definitely impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Some of our clients have reduced their workforce, and we have assisted them in the furlough process, enabling them to suspend employees' contracts with option to rehire when forecasts get better for them. Some of our clients, on the contrary, have benefited from the health crisis, develop their activities such as medical device or biotech companies. But the main thing is we've helped over 80 clients in obtaining the Paycheck Protection Program loan from the Small Business Administration, enabling them to cover payroll and rent expenses for 2 to 3 months. And we will soon start the forgiveness application process with them so that these loans can be forgiven and become full grants from the US administration. Also, another impact of this COVID-19 crisis that, like many companies, we now operate mostly working remotely from home. However, we have just put in place safety protocols so that our staff can now go back to the office safely if they wish to. We will keep the option of working remotely or coming to the office until at least end of this year. And as part of our services to clients, we will propose online safety trainings to their employees with compliance certificates if they also wish to reopen their office like we currently do.
Yeah, and yes, luckily French and European companies are still looking into the US market to develop their business abroad. So based on your very broad experience, what is the first advice to a French or European entrepreneur wanting to launch operations in the United States?
That's a tough question, but I would say my first advice is be well prepared and well supported by experts. The US, as you know, is not one single country. It's a combination of 50 different states and some even bigger than European countries, with different regulations, different laws, which really complicates the installation and management of US business here. So being well prepared means also having sufficient funding to set up and develop operations in the US, where salaries are usually much higher than in Europe. But on a more personal note, if a French entrepreneur decides to relocate to the US, in my opinion, a key success factor is the happiness of the family, spouse, and children following her or him. When I moved to Boston 13 years ago with my husband and 2 kids, who were 7 and 9, I was really worried, as you can imagine, to give up, my stable, organized life in Paris. So my husband and I spent time to make sure we would land softly in the US. We enrolled the children in French and American language school for 2 years. We joined the French American Chamber of Commerce to get your support and also meet other expatriates. So the key of success was to belong to a local community and benefit from the experience of others. After 13 years, you can see I'm still here, kind of living the American dream. I have become myself an entrepreneur after working 17 years for big organizations in France. And the whole family is now binational. We are French and American citizens. And of course, I have the great privilege of helping European companies and business owners now expand and succeed in the US. So I would say overall mission accomplished. And again, thank you for your support at the FACCNE, because it's thanks to our collaboration over so many years that first my business has grown, but also that I can still help other business owners like me develop in the US and succeed.
Thank you, Alexandra. And at FACCNE, we always recommend that French companies, French tech companies interested in the US market, rely on experts. Do not do it on your own. It's very complicated. So thank you for your time. If you want to learn more about Axelia Partners services, I invite you to visit their website at axeliapartners.com, and to watch the other Let's Chat of the series, visit facne.org. À bientôt.
Au revoir.